Hi, I'm Chris Anderson, the president for the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors for 2015, and this is The Scoop. Today we'll be going over the November 2015 stats. And today I have Corey Shepard, next year's president of Greater San Diego Association of Realtors. Welcome, Corey.
Thank you very much, Chris. It's great to be here with you filming The Scoop.
Yes. So let's start off with the numbers for November.
Sounds great, Chris.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the November 2015 numbers. So for sold listings, detached compared to the previous month, we're down 25%. Detached compared to a year ago was down 7%. Looking at the attached homes compared to the previous month of October, November was down 24%, and attached compared to a year ago, down just 3%.
Okay, so these are the listings that have sold. So these are the numbers of how many transactions have actually closed escrow. So this is cyclical, right?
Yeah, so what we can see real clearly from the 2015 charts, Chris, is that it has been a year with a lot of seasonality. So January kind of dipped off in sales, and then you can see from February sometime forward in the year, there was a lot of activity through the end of summer, and now we're in our normal holiday cycle.
Right. Okay, so what that tells me is there's less inventory on the market. The buyers that are out there are probably more motivated to buy. There's a reason why they're buying if they're out there right now. And then the sellers, since there's less of them, you have a better chance of getting your price because there's less competition.
Yeah, so I would say, Chris, some sellers think this time of the year is the wrong time to sell, and if their house is on the market, they should take it off, or it's not a good time to put the house on the market. But what you said is exactly right. The buyers that are out there right now looking through the holiday season the rest of this year are serious buyers. So that's a great plus for the sellers. What's in it for the buyers is we've had the shortage of inventory all year long, continuing through the end of the year. And so with less competition for buyers, now's the time that they can get a great selection of the homes because there is less competition.
Okay, great. I also feel it's a great time for sellers to keep their home on the market because it looks all pretty. It's all dolled up for the holidays, and so it's a great time to have your house on the market.
Absolutely. There's a time at the holidays where it's hard at other times in the year to get the emotion in the property that they can from the decorating that they've done for the holidays.
Right. It's a home, not just a house.
That's right.
So now let's go ahead and look at detached and attached homes the same way.
Great. So for November, the detached median price was down 3% versus the previous month, but compared to a year ago, it's up 10%. So
wow.
Good growth there in the market. On the attached homes, the previous month from October, we're down 4% in November, and compared to a year ago, we have a 6% increase in attached homes.
Wow. So if you look at the whole picture year over year, we're still healthy, we're still good, and we've just been experiencing the shortage of inventory and the seasonality at this time.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been good, healthy growth. It's come off the highs from a couple of years ago, which is really good because that's not sustainable, and we're just getting, I think, into a pattern over the next few years of good, healthy, moderate growth.
Okay, so now let's transition into, even though we don't have a crystal ball, the predictions of things that might affect us next year. Okay? So what we found out in San Diego County is that our unemployment rate is pretty stable. It's right around 4%, so it looks like we're going to be okay there. But the feds, they're talking about raising the interest rates. There's
been a lot of talk about that, Chris, for the December meeting, and I think that most economists are predicting right now that rates will go up. A few are saying may not, but most are saying that they will go up. However, the increase is going to be pretty small. Probably looking at an 1/8% move in this first move, but as we know from economists that we had an opportunity to listen to last month, that we're looking at some steady increases in interest rates over the next few years. So the historical lows we've seen the lows pass, I think, and now we'll start to have some increases.
Right.
And of course, every time rates increase, it means certain things to buyers and sellers, right?
Yes. So the buyers will have less of a buying power, purchase price wise, and sellers may slow down the appreciation rate because they may not be able to get that price because the buyers won't qualify, or as many won't qualify.
So for the median price in most of San Diego, that's absolutely going to be the case.
For more housing information stats, you can go to www.sdar.com/news. And at this time, I'd like to thank everybody for a fabulous year as your president for San Diego Association of Realtors. It has been my pleasure and honor to serve you. And I'd like to remind you that on January 9th, 2016 is the installation for Corey Shepard to be our incoming president, and the board and the officers. And it'll be a fabulous night, a gala, and we'll also be recognizing our Awards of Excellence recipients this year. And it'll just be a great time, a lot of fun, and it's a James Bond theme, so it's going to be classy. Thank you so much. This has been The Scoop for Greater San Diego Association of Realtors.